The Akowe Foundation has continued to contribute its quota to human capacity building as they doled out lots of gift items to pupils and students of various schools in EKPON village, IGUEBEN local government area of Edo State to aid their learning process. President of Akowe Foundation, Chief Raphael Akowe, led members of the Akowe Foundation to the different primary schools in the community to distribute items such as bicycles, shoes, clothes, and lots more. Even the health center in the village also partook in the philanthropic gesture of the non-governmental organization based in Nigeria and overseas.
Shower blessings on me, blessings on me, yo yo. Oluwa, shower blessings on me, blessings on me, yo yo. Bada bada, I want to, I'm a hammer. I want to spoil my mother. I want to, shower blessings, shower blessings. Bada bada, I want to, I want to spoil my mother. I want to, shower blessings.
My money they elevate, poverty know they my DNA, cause I am born of the world, and whoever is born of the world is a conqueror. I am more than a conqueror, and the lines are falling onto me, in pleasant places, and your grace is extremely evident. I simply say my mind is upgraded. How we go come the same, my life go remain the same. Oh no, I said I do the work. There's no way I know go come back with a testimony. Oh yeah, people are falling over themselves to favor me. Now every day I the elevator. I dey shine, and there's nothing that the devil can do.
Pupils from all the primary schools in the community, which include Ijeduma Primary School, Central Primary School, Echo Primary School, Idumeku Primary School, Idumeji Primary School, and Akowe Primary School, as well as students from EKPON Grammar School, assembled to receive their share of the largesse. Teachers and parents of the beneficiaries were elated as the children and were full with kind words for the donor.
For Akowe, for sharing clothes for our kids, we appreciate him. May God bless him for that. May God multiply his pocket. It's not easy.
Thank you for what he's doing for the children. May God be with him. God will prolong him. God will give him more money to do more next year. I'm so appreciated.
I'm a teacher in Eco Primary School here in EKPON. Raphael Akowe Foundation is hosting the children for the year. Though he has been doing this and we appreciate it, but this time around he proved it more. And he has a lot of gifts for the children. In fact, we appreciate him. And my advice to him is that he should keep it up. And one of the advice I want to give him mostly is to hold on to his God. Because it's not easy to carry out this kind of thing in this kind of environment. And he needs to be strong in the Lord and be faithful to Christ so that he will keep on keeping him. And another advice for him is that he should keep it up. He should not give up. He's a lover of children, and so we too will love him.
I'm a COSA patient, headmistress of Central Primary School, EKPON. For today's event, Chief Raphael Akowe is presenting gifts for the pupils in EKPON. A philanthropist, the man that showed concern for the pupils of EKPON, and we say may God bless him.
A teacher from Ijoduma Primary School, EKPON. Today, our godly sent man, Mr. Raphael, Chief Raphael Akowe, in EKPON, IGUEBEN local government area, Edo State. Today, celebrating a day for the pupils of the indigene in EKPON here. May he reign and continue to reign forever. He has been doing it and will continue to do it again in Jesus' name.
Chief Odabimize of Igbanke, neighboring community. I'll come to join my good friend who is based in UK, a philanthropist who loves the children. Join him to encourage the children to learn.
Bicycles have been presented to Akowe quarter. We thank Raphael Akowe for the gift he has given the people of Akowe. 4 bicycles have been given to them. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah. Than well educated, we want our children to be educated, and I pray God has granted him this day to do something about it. Thank you.
I thank God for Chief Raphael Akowe for what he has been doing for us. God will bless him.
The president of Akowe Foundation, Chief Raphael Akowe, and some of his members said their aim is to alleviate the plight of the people, especially those in the rural areas where the standard of living is quite low compared to the urban cities.
Yeah, today I'm trying to kind of bring children and my town into a kind of a light. They know what is happening and create a kind of a crime-free future for the children. I'm worried about their future, and I put them more, tell them more about what's all about education. This is just starting, just the primary. We are going more and more. We are going to do more in the future.
We are presenting these bicycles here for EKPON children, for them to be attending their school, to be in their uniforms and to go to attend schools properly. We want to thank Raphael Akowe Foundation for the good gesture he has extended to EKPON children.
We are giving out some items to the pupil, the children, from different schools in our community in EKPON Kingdom. We are appreciating them, encouraging them, letting them know they should focus in their education. So we have been doing this. Akowe Foundation has been doing this for the past 3-4 years now. We are on it and we are not tired. We are keep on doing it, telling the community that the children must be encouraged. We must give out items, books, clothes and all that. Make them understand education is very vital. Education is the key to the success of life.
Bicycles have been presented to Akowe quarter. We thank Raphael Akowe for the gift he has given the people of Akowe. 4 bicycles have been given to them.
On behalf of Akowe Raf Foundation, and Ebu Keke Neye Emunani Ugaha Idumuje. Osobo aya yeno na kagi keke no na kege nwasidnet in Jesus name.
My name is Engineer Matthias Okunobo. I'm from this community. I'm based in the UK. I've just come around to do my own project here, which is the EKPON Music Talent Hunt. I know that Raphael Akowe Foundation, very well known in the community here. He's got something to offer to the children as well, which is in the same spirit of giving back to the communities. So I thought it was necessary to solidarize with him. You know, he's been in it. It's part of him. He's a man with a large heart. He knows that he comes from this community. It doesn't matter whether we live in the heart of London, we came from somewhere. He very much recognizes that, and that's my respect for him. That's why I left home this morning to come and tell him, thank you for what you are doing. And so I would like him to continue to do that and continue to be more creative and innovative. There are so many ways we can touch lives in this community. This is one of them, and we hope that the community also appreciates it.
The Akowe Foundation also during the Youth period organized the 3rd edition of the EKPON marathon race for both male and female, which was breathtaking.
When they give the water, try, give a try.
At the end, Messiah Agogo came tops in the male category to retain his title, while a double Cynthia won in the female category. Participants comment.
You're so confident.
Yeah, I have the confidence that I'm going to win it back to back. I already told my fans and my people that I'm going to win it 5 times.
5 times?
Yeah.
What makes you feel that EKPON do not have athletes to match you?
I know my capability. I know what I can do. And I believe myself. I know that no one will already to gap me. So I know my standard. I think that to give me the chance to prove myself, to prove my talent, so that is me.
I expect that my fellow guests will be faster than me. I just closed my eye when I was going. I think that I would take the last. Or when I was coming, I think that I would take. But God made me to took the first. When I was coming, I feel good. I just feel sad, but I still take the first.
I mean, Agogo gave you so much stretch that you could not catch up even from the start of the race. Were you complacent?
You know, because this is my first time of coming to this place, and it's been a while I jogged. So my friend told me about this marathon, so I was like, okay, I will call, let me see what I can do. But at first, I was scared. You know, in every place there's always a champion. So I found out this guy was the champion. So I said, okay, if he can do it, I can do it. So that's what propelled me. But as a champion, he still beat me, but I'm glad that I could come behind him as second. So I think I'll go back to my drawing board now and practice more. So next time, I think I'll stand a chance to come first.
A word for the organizers.
Well, I want to say a big thank you, because since I've been staying around Akowe, apart from Okpekpe race, this is the second place I'm seeing this kind of event. You know, when I first came to this place, I was like, this village is not too big. So how is it possible for them to organize such an event? But even from yesterday's event here, I was shocked. Okay, if they can do this as a music show, then they can do this as sports. So at least I congratulate them. I encourage them to do more. They are great.
It's an interesting one. I so much like what I saw here this morning. Actually, this is my first time of witnessing this, and I'm so impressed with what I'm seeing.
Can you do it? Guess did this?
Yes, why not? How old am I? I can do just that. In fact, much better. I have fun here today.
Okay, you had fun?
Yeah, enough fun this morning.
Wow.
So I really appreciate Raphael Akowe for organizing this.
Yeah, it's been very positive because I could remember the first time we started this marathon race. This is the 4th edition, and I knew how the idea came up. And then he came up and said he wants to do something for the community, and we started it, and eventually today we are in the 4th edition. And I give God the glory. He's a man with passion for his people. He believes in encouraging his people in different areas of their life, how they can better their life, either in sports, in business, to make sure the community become a better place for everybody. There is no politics in it. This is purely community development activities. Whether you are in any political division, we don't bring it into it at all. We did it is in a case of one family. There is no political issue. There is no division, and that's why you see across the board everybody is involved. I can make reference to the one you have in Edo State, which we know very popular, Okpekpe's race, marathon race in Okpekpe in Edo State, and we try to copy what event is coming up. One, it exposes the community, it exposes the youth, it gives them the privilege to become themselves and brighten their future. So that is the target. It's not a question of probably self-interest. It's a community-based, and the end of it is how do these people who are participating become a star? And we hope in the future they will become a star. And we are also working on improving in every edition. We are hoping that the next 5th edition will have more crowd. Then when we are done with the more crowd and find out that okay, we have some people who can be showcased, of course we can extend it. There is nothing wrong if it becomes an international race. That will bring it to a case of situating EKPON on the citadel of sports activities in the whole world, and that is the dream. That's the big dream.
I think I know what I'm doing, and then I'm very happy with what I'm doing, and then I want to change this town, this community, change every little one here. Both the children. EKPON Marathon is here to remain forever, and we want all the youths, and then just to encourage them in terms of sports.
Akowe Foundation is a non-governmental organization aimed at reaching out to the less privileged in the society, as well as reinstating confidence in the youth who are the leaders of tomorrow. Emerson Edosa reporting.